I'd like to once again very carefully and very cautiously go back to that phrase, high-speed missiles have been used in attacks on Punjab bases. And I think since what are we talking about, I think it's important to tell our viewers, when one talks about high-speed missiles, it refers potentially to ballistic missiles, it refers potentially to hypersonic missiles. There have been claims of Pakistan having hypersonic missiles. We don't really have very much evidence to that effect. Ballistic missiles, in many cases, fly as fast, if not faster. If those were used, then it does mark an escalation within the matrix of what we are looking at. Shiv, any thoughts on that?
Absolutely correct. The matrix of escalation for Pakistan that the Indian government has now confirmed is using pretty much the descriptions used by the Indian government would cover virtually all non-nuclear projectile weapons that Pakistan currently has in their arsenal. Now remember, in the first wave of air attacks, there was reason to believe that some short-range ballistic missiles were also used, though it came to light a little later that it was mostly slow-moving loitering munitions and attack drones. This time, with this a significant escalation where military targets have are squarely in focus for the Indian Air Force. We've just listed 7 bases in Pakistan that have been hit, whether air bases or radar facilities. I think it would be reasonable to expect that high-performance weapons like either ballistic missiles or possibly even cruise missiles will be used in either the current cycle of tensions or what's coming next. Because this is, after all, a very volatile country that is cornered. It's been battered, not just as terrorist sites, but also now very, very key military bases in places including Chaklala, which is the very heart of the Pakistan military and the ISI. And therefore, to actually hit back, is it going to carry on using low-performance, attritable drones, which have been largely unsuccessful in achieving their military objectives, at least so far, and upgrading into higher-performance weapons, which may be slightly more difficult to actually intercept, is the key question right now. But I agree with your assessment, Vishnu, that this escalatory ladder seems to dictate that is very much in the realm of possibility.
Shiv, you just sent back some startling footage which I was looking at. And I think it's important to reflect on the fact that debris from, whether it's missiles, drones or aircraft, we don't know, fell into Dal Lake. That's in the heart of Srinagar, right? That's how real things have been getting. That's how real it is.
Yeah. That is correct. In fact, the site where the debris actually fell is right behind me. We're not going to show people exactly where it was, or we've just got a rough idea, but I'm going to point our cameras in that direction so you get a rough sense of where the debris appears to have fallen. Eyewitnesses here say that there was a CRPF and police search party using 4 boats earlier in the morning at about 8 in the morning today, where they were looking for the debris. We've also got a piece of footage which suggests that much of the debris has actually been recovered, so they're analyzing that. Doesn't seem to be a manned aircraft. It's a small piece of debris. It's the second debris site that we've actually seen here in Srinagar since the morning. Vishnu, the first was in a place called Lasjan, which is about 8 kilometers from where I'm standing right now on the banks of the Dal Lake, and the one behind me in the lake itself where some equipment has been recovered. So those explosions we heard in the morning of drones being intercepted or loitering munitions being intercepted, I think this may be that. Nothing so far on manned aircraft, even though we did get a confirmation that an air raid was possibly underway here in Srinagar. Wreckages of manned aircraft not seen in Srinagar yet. We are hearing they may be outside.